I've had a lot of restless nights. I haven't been sleeping over this issue, trying to come up with a way that would unify this city and not divide this city any more than it has.
A shocking reversal. A tearful Jerry Dyer now deciding to raise the pride flag at City Hall on June 11th. What was behind it? Just 24 hours after he was against it. One-on-one with the mayor of Fresno.
Mayor Dyer and the city manager had no issue with hanging the pride flag until after they saw what happened in Kingsburg.
Kingsburg City Council member Jewel Hurtado still feeling the backlash of her proposal to raise the pride flag at Kingsburg City Hall. Hurtado will join me on the new compromise that was reached and if her budding political career is now in jeopardy. And our panel ready to weigh in from the pride flag controversy to the massive price tag Fresno County voters will face for a recall election. Welcome to Sunday. It's KC24 Sunday Morning Matters.
Now, from your local election headquarters, KC24, this is Sunday Morning Matters with your host, Alexon Balakian.
And good Sunday morning and welcome into Sunday Morning Matters. Thanks for joining us. I'm Alexon Balakian. Please join the conversation on Twitter and Facebook at Real Alexon. Use the hashtag Sunday Morning Matters. Along the way, the lone gubernatorial candidate from Fresno. And something we've never talked about on this show, UFOs. Mystery Wire's George Knapp will join me. But first, as Pride Month starts, Mayor Jerry Dyer reversing course, now deciding to raise the pride flag at City Hall, bringing him to tears of this historic moment in time.
I heard story after story of how members of the LGBT community had felt marginalized, excluded, and not accepted by family, friends, and even churches.
But the flagpoles belong to the United States of America, to the state of California, to the city of Fresno, and to the POWs who we still think about.
On Friday, the shocking reversal, Mayor Dyer with a change of heart and now supports the pride flag being raised at City Hall on June 11th at 10 in the morning. The tearful announcement made just 24 hours after he proposed a resolution to have the pride flag raised at Eaton Plaza as part of creating a unity park. So the shocking announcement, the reversal, and a historic statement by Mayor Jerry Dyer, and an emotional one at that. We want to welcome in the mayor to Sunday Morning Matters. Mayor, it's been a tumultuous week for you. How do you describe it?
Well, there's been a lot of hate mail on both sides, quite frankly, and a lot of emotion, a lot of division, a lot of opinionated people, and it's honestly taken its toll on our community. And I can speak firsthand as the mayor, and until you have felt that division and emotion, it's difficult to describe. But you know, Alexon, at the end of the day, I hope people see that my motives are pure. Has absolutely nothing to do with the political environment or politics. I just want to do the right thing for the right reason, for the people of Fresno as a whole, to unite us and to provide some healing.
You know, you were very emotional in Friday's press conference. You were actually tearful. And I'm wondering, that was a reversal of what we saw on Thursday, where you had this resolution and you were very excited about it, and you were hoping that was going to unify this subject of raising the pride flag. So what changed between Thursday and then Friday?
Well, I had conversations with folks in the LGBTQ community Thursday evening after the news conference, and a couple of those are friends of mine that have been friends for decades, and they really opened up to me about what the fact that they appreciated this unity park, or the ability to do that at Eaton Plaza. But the message that was received by many of them was that they are good enough for Eaton Park 2 blocks away, but not for City Hall or the mayor's office. So that was one thing, and I had a lot of those conversations. And then perhaps the one Friday morning, going to the flag raising with Dr. Carol Goldsmith at Fresno City College, and listening to the stories of the people who were so excited about the flag raising there and at City Hall. And it was more of a liberating moment for them. I heard their stories the things that they have gone through, the way that they feel marginalized or excluded, their children who have suffered. And when you look at all of that, you see the tears when the flag was raised. I knew that this was more than symbolic. This was the raising of the flag for them is hope. It gives them a sense of importance and acceptance in a community. And I've said for a long time, one Fresno, and I could feel this last week that we weren't one Fresno.
Yeah.
And I hope by what I've done, I know it's going to cause some people that have been longtime supporters of mine to probably walk away. I've gotten a few emails from that, but I've actually gotten a whole lot more from people in the community that say thank you, and not just from the LGBTQ community, but everyone.
I'm wondering, here we are in 2021, Mayor. Obviously, it took for you to hear some of these testimonials to change your heart a little bit and to change your mind about raising the pride flag. Why has it taken so long for the city of Fresno to do this?
I think because by and large, it really hasn't been pushed as much as it has been as of late. And I can tell you, in terms of changing my heart a little bit, it changed my heart a lot. And I just felt a sense of the need to do more, and that this was the right thing to do. And I also think that it's easy at times to not do something that goes against perhaps your following. And in this case, many of my supporters were against this. Mm-hmm. And I had to get to that point, Alexandre, where the people mattered again more than the supporters or the politics. And I could either say I love you to these people, or I could show that I loved them. And I believe that today they got to see that I truly love them, I accept them, and I want to be there for them. And the other stories that moved me were the number of children who are committing suicide as a result of their lack of acceptance. Mm-hmm. Carol Goldsmith shared the fact that when she told her parents she was gay, they kicked her out of the house. And that shouldn't happen. I just want to encourage parents to, love their kids no matter where they're at, whether they're gay or straight or whether they're drug addicts. I think it's incumbent upon us as a community to just love people, encourage people, support people, accept people, mm-hmm. and to be there for one another. And for me, that's what One Fresno is. And I don't know that we've done a very good job of that historically.
So June 11th, we'll see the pride flag being raised for the first time in the city of Fresno at City Hall. Will it stay up for a week or the rest of the month?
Well, consistent with what's happened in the past, most of the flags that have flown there have stayed up for a 7-day period, mm-hmm. and that will be the case here. But at the same time, simultaneously, Eaton Plaza, what I refer to as Unity Park, will have the poles installed there, and the flags can remain there throughout the month of June, which is Pride Month. And that was the overall intent. And so it's not an either or. Eaton Plaza will complement what we do at City Hall with these flag raisings. So there'll be a ceremony that occurs at City Hall and then a celebration at Eaton Plaza, regardless of the group.
You have been the chief of police in this city for over 2 decades. You have served as a police officer for even longer. We all know that. Now you're mayor, and this was your first big test. What did you learn about yourself? What did you learn about the city?
How diverse our community is the biggest test, or maybe not the test, but the biggest eye-opener. I thought I really knew how diverse our community is, but the reality is I have to be the mayor of the entire city, not just a certain constituency, and that's the faith community, the LGBT community, the homeless community, all of the communities. That I have to be the mayor of it all. And it's hard when, certain people may only see a certain population as their constituency, mm-hmm. but in the mayor's office, it's the entire city, and that's the rich, the poor. And so, it was a test, but, fortunately, I think at the end of the day, my heart spoke to me, God spoke to me, convicted me, And that was what I based my decision on. And I don't want anybody to think it was anything other than that.
Okay. Mayor Jerry Dyer, we appreciate your time. I know it's been a draining week for you, so thank you for coming on Sunday Morning Matters. Appreciate the time.
Thank you, Alex. I appreciate it.
Well, coming up, some Fresno City Council members, they fought hard to raise the pride flag at City Hall, but a City Council member in Kingsburg was shut down. So what's happened since? Jewel Hurtado reveals some details into the backlash she faced.